orange and blue on their jerseys. They'll be skating from left to right here in the first period. Opening faceoff will be won. Briarwood sends it down the other way. And already we have a man coming to the box. Briarwood's penalty. So Jack Courtney gets called for the hook here in the first. And Yorktown goes on the power play. No power play goals in the first game. Only 3 opportunities, and that first one came at the end of the first period, start of the second period. Puck bouncing around. Far side, oh, Spidetti goes down. Puck will be played around, far side, back out to the point. Pass down low, shot on from the side, and that'll be gloved down by Vanesco. .14:54 remaining here in the first period. And there's the face-off. It'll be won by Yorktown. Yorktown controls. Wrist shot on from the point. Save made by Vanesco. Sam Sheldon with the shot. Hold the clock for 3 seconds on the face-off. And Briarwoods will now try to get it out of the zone. Up to the point it goes. They can't get it out. Over to the far side. Wrist shot on, save made. Yorktown skating it around. Looks to be Robbie Spidetti. Rebound shot, scores! Power play goal for Yorktown. So Dylan Siegel getting on the board for Yorktown. It's been the visitors in this rink on this Wednesday that have had control over both games so far. Is this going to be a repeat of the first game? The first goal in that one came 2:08 in. This one comes at 1:42 into the game. Up off the boards and out of the zone it comes. Briarwoods now looking to control. Can't quite tell who that is that's skating down there. Looked to be Blake Groton. And it comes back out through the neutral zone. Jacob Kirshner with it. Kirshner dumps it down low for Barta. Barta still has control of it. Barta the assist on the goal. Looking for more help right here. Back the other way it goes. Taylor Price checked off of the puck after he got rid of it. It's going to come back out. Groton, the shot on. It'll be deflected in front. Didn't make its way to the goaltender, Jake Levy. Comes out to the point, up off the stick and out of play. So the puck out of play, and it looks like it's going to be returned back in with some help from one of the Yorktown coaches. They want to try to keep that puck out there as much as possible. It has at least one goal for him in there already. Spidetti on the near side. That's Robbie Spidetti, 14. He'll dump it in. Face-off will be won by Briarwood to get the quick shot on and the save made. So give a shot to Briarwood, just their second of the game. Puck shot on, that'll be deflected in front. That looked like it was Greenland that got the shot off, but it didn't make it all the way through. Saw stingy defense in the first game. We may see stingy defense again here in the second game. Behind the net standing, and now they try to get it out. Winter with it. Winter the wrist shot, that'll be blocked. The man that blocked it tried to push Winter into the boards afterwards. Winter's still with it. He tries to dump it off. He can't find help from Derek. Along the near side boards and out it comes. Looked like the puck was over behind the net. Chasing shadows over here. Winter, right wing side, he'll send that one on but wide. Puck comes out of the zone. Here it comes back the other way, Briarwoods. Looking for somebody in front. Jake Major couldn't find a spot to camp out. Groton now with it. He'll backtrack. Sends it out of the zone past Chen. Myers now for Yorktown. He'll send it over to a teammate in Simon Kluger. Puck in front. And a battle coming up. Looks like Briarwoods is going to get called for a penalty here. Susney. So Pesusny goes to the box, which is over by the bench. And he'll be out of play for 2 minutes. The last time there was a power play for Yorktown, they took advantage of it and got a goal. Let's see if they can follow that up right here. Briarwoods has a dominant team. They've been dominant all season. And they're struggling right here. Puck ends up coming out of play, and they'll blow it down. No, looks like we have another penalty.
Yorktown penalty number 15, Sam Sheldon, 2 distraction. Time penalty 558. That's Patriots penalty number 15, Sam Sheldon, 2 distraction. Time penalty 558.
So Yorktown's second power play goes by the wayside as Sam Sheldon winds up in the penalty box with a slash of his own. And we're sitting here with 9.5 minutes remaining. That'll be put on net and stopped by Jake Levy. Levy coming up with the save for Yorktown. Face-off will be won by Yorktown. Briarwoods will now control it. Still playing 4-on-4 for the next 21 seconds. Derek Zhao gives chase. He'll poke it forward. He'll still control it. Zhao with it. Shot save made by Levy. Scattered around the net. They're trying to get another one on. They can't do it. 3 seconds remain, and now Briarwoods gets set to go on the man advantage right now. 6:45, or make that 8:45 remaining here in the first period. Wrist shot on. It doesn't make it all the way through. It'll be knocked down by, it looked like, Max Whittington. New game, new players, new numbers. Just trying to make sure that we have everybody down set for you. 20 seconds remain in Briarwood's man advantage. Oh, nice move there by Jake Major, protecting the puck from Blair Barta. Greenland now with it, right side. Giving chases Taylor Price. Greenland looking for help from Connor Canode. Canode to Mikey Winter. Winter, his shot hits a man in front. It's his own man in Zach Besusny, who is just in the box. Power play is over. So taking a look at the special teams, Briarwood's 0 for 1, Yorktown 1 for 2. On the scoreboard, however, Yorktown's 1 for 3 and lead at 1-0. Throwing a lot of numbers around. Let's see if you can keep track of it. Thankfully, the score bug will help you do that. Kluger had control. Back out in the neutral zone it goes. Robinson now with it. He'll cross the blue line. Has it puck knocked away. Briarwoods plays it forward. Winter gets it to Greenland, back to Winter. Yorktown now with control. Puck will come to the near side boards. Puck played up off of the glass. Robbie Spadetti keeps it in. Down low it goes. Ethan Drake shoots. He scores! A 2-0 lead.
Patriots goal, scoring his second goal of the playoffs and third goal this season, number 5, Ethan Drake. Assisted by number 15, Sam Sheldon.
Yorktown a 2-0 lead. Briarwood, you know they weren't expecting this. Yorktown came in, they were focused, just waiting to get out on the ice earlier before the game. You could see it in them. They were set, ready to go. They were focused. They were set on this game. Briarwoods comes in, they just kind of walk down to the other end, and I think they've been surprised, as have a lot of other people have been surprised by the early goings of this one with Yorktown in the lead 2-0. Back out to the point, Winter, he'll get the shot on. Now they come back the other way, and it looks like it was a hand pass, possibly. And judging by where Tim Fitzgerald is going to drop the puck, yes, it is a hand pass. Briarwoods wins the faceoff. Groton had that one hop up on him. Farr plays it back to Groton. Groton looking for some help from Major. Major off of the boards. Looking for Pesusny. They can't get to it as it was knocked down by Ethan Bennett. Along the boards it goes. Groton, wrist shot, deflected wide. Dean Jones. He'll skate it out. Passes it off to Robinson. Robinson tried to clear it. Winds up getting it back. Oh, nice way to step around that one by Bennett. Groton had him lined up. Bennett stepped around the check, and Groton ended up into the boards and now is late to the party. Outside of the zone, dumped in by Yorktown. Here comes Groton. Stops just shy of the blue line and dumps it in. Around the boards it goes. Where it stops, it'll be in the face-off circle, and then on the stick of a Yorktown Patriot as they come back the other way, Sam Sheldon. Sheldon has his pocket picked. Now out to Castelli, and it looks like we've got a penalty coming up. We'll have to wait to see what the penalty actually is going to be. Now, if there's a penalty on each team, it won't go up on the scoreboard. So the teams will play 5-on-5. We'll wait to see what the call is. So a couple of combatants, one of them being the goaltender, getting called for penalties right there. We saw 3 penalties in the first game. We've already seen 5 here in the first period of the second game, and this one is going to get chippier as it goes on. Behind the net, there's a body into the boards. Yorktown will control it out of his own. Price has it picked by Farr, and it goes wide of the net. It'll be held down for the save. And this one actually had a goaltender involved in the penalty, so serving the penalty will be Keldon Maori. And that one will come out. of the zone, resulting in a whistle. Now the game was getting a little chippy. Now we're getting a little bit inconsistent with keeping the puck moving. And oh, look at this. We've got a breakaway here for Yorktown. Down low is Jason Myers. Myers loses control, puts himself into the boards. Briarwood's back the other way. Derek Zhao with it. Zhao into the corner, looking for somebody to get it to. He can't find anybody. Defense by Max Whittington. Almost gets it out of the zone. Shot on by Briarwoods. Rebound goes wide. Into the corner it goes. Far side point, wrist shot on, off of the glove of the goaltender Levy. Penalty's over. Shot, that one goes up and over the top of the goaltender Jake Levy. They'll release at the next whistle. In front, shot save. And that'll do it for the penalties. Briarwood starting to get more and more shots on goal. Down low it goes. Loose puck up in the corner of the crease, make that. It's late on a long day. Sometimes the words in my head don't quite come out the way I want them to. Sometimes that happens. Drake looking for his second. Had it in front. 2 minutes remain here in the first period. Wrist shot on from the outside. Oh, a nice breakaway attempt. Canode can't hold on to the puck. Pesusny can't hold on to the puck. Yorktown playing a very solid defense. They ended the season at 8-2. Mikey Winter shot, scores! Winter will get the goal all by himself. His first of the playoffs, second of the season. Big goal for the team captain here late in the first period. One minute remaining in the first period. 1 minute. So Mikey Winter gets one back for Briarwoods, and this game is looking like it's going to be a lot of writing down on the score sheet. If you're keeping track at home, well, we hope you have enough pencil lead or enough ink in the pen. 40 seconds remain here in the first period. A 2-1 lead now for Yorktown. That one's pushed ahead to Far. Far dekes around his man Litterst. Now Yorktown will control coming out the other way. In the neutral zone it stands. Sam Sheldon with it. He'll get it up to Robbie Spadetti. Spadetti goes far side. He's looking for Ethan Drake. And it winds up going out of play. Into the bench of Briarwoods. Five and a half seconds remaining here in the first period. 3, 2, 1, and that will do it here in the first.
First period, shots on goal for Briarwood's 9, for Yorktown 5.
Second period. Got to be out of breath after that first period. And it looks like Jack Courtney, who's the leading scorer for Briarwood's, having a little discussion with the referee, Bart Lucas. Referees for this game are Bart Lucas and Tim Fitzgerald, as assigned by the Southeastern Hockey Officials Association. I'd like to thank them for all their hard work, all the men and women of Showa who come on out and referee these games at all levels throughout the course of the season. A thankless job, and they don't get the thanks they deserve, so thank you to all the men and women in stripes. You're wondering about some of them, no, they go as high as the American Hockey League, that's right. A couple members of Showa are linesmen in the AHL. Might see him in Hershey or around central Pennsylvania, as that's where the closest teams are in the AHL to this area. Have a few of them that work as off-ice officials in the NHL, so pretty good organization to be around. A lot of knowledgeable officials. Courtney had his chance at a shot. It was knocked down by Levy. Across the line, Courtney again. This time he misses everything except for the glass behind the goaltender. Bounces back on the back of the net. Levy not fooled. He just let it go. An attempt from behind the net. Levy poked it away. Now Hall with it. Connor Hall, didn't mention him much in the first period. Puck being knocked around. Now Gavin Farr with it along the right side. Farr down across the goal line, looking for some help. Off of the glass and through. Cade Groton with it. We mentioned the men and women of Showa. Showa actually had a member that was part of the National Women's Hockey League. The officiating crew that went up to Lake Placid as part of their playoffs and season and their bubble up there. And a former member that was also part of the bubble as well. Robinson now with it. Robinson gets turned around. Skating in is Maori. Maori served the penalty earlier on Vanesco for roughing. Now he's looking to try to get his team back on the board and tie this game back up. Puck will be sent all the way down. It will go for icing. Faceoff will be won. Yorktown tries to control it, but it's going to be Briarwoods that keeps it in the zone. Winter on the far side did a great job of keeping it in. Briarwood's now with it. Behind the net it goes. 13:20 remaining second period. Jared Ronsky, happy to be with you tonight. Hope you're enjoying this broadcast. Hope you're enjoying the game. Shot on from the outside. That'll be a shot on goal for Briarwoods. Another one, too. The third one on. Briarwood scrambling in front. Oh, and a kick save made by not the goaltender. Couldn't quite tell who that was. It looked like it was Myers that made that save. Icing the call. Yorktown is starting to be pushed back on their heels. 4-1 on shots in favor of Briarwoods here in the second period. Comes out of the zone. Major tries to get it out and does. Courtney has his pocket picked, and now here comes Yorktown back the other way. Sheldon with it. Sheldon will dump it into the corner. Sheldon thought about taking the shot, but then saw he didn't have a clear lane towards the goal, so he just dumped it in the corner. Now Briarwoods will come back the other way. At the feet, and Yorktown's able to clear it out of the zone. Groton has Jake Major along with him. He hits the man out in front. Streaking shot, save made by Jake Levy on that shot by Briarwoods. Yorktown in across the line a little bit too early. Now they clear the zone. That gives Briarwoods enough time to clear it out and try to get something going. Back in the neutral zone it stands. Can Briarwoods keep it in the offensive zone? Down low it goes for Gavin Farr. Farr behind the net. Short bench for Briarwoods compared to Yorktown. Connor Hall dumps it behind his net out to the point where Barta will dump it in because it came out of the zone. Yorktown needs to clear, and they do. Along the near side boards, Yamatani. Kirshner now with it, off of the boards, comes down low. Jones, he can't control it, but now it looks like Briarwoods is. Bessusny gives chase after Canode, got it to him. Shot on from the point by Hall, misses wide to the left of the goaltender. Stick check. Might have been a little too high, but not called here in this semifinal for the Northern Virginia Scholastic Hockey League. The second semifinal, the winner of this game takes on Riverside on Friday, right here at the Ashburn Ice House. You'll be able to catch the stream of that game live as well, right here. So make sure to bookmark that link while you have a chance to do so. Catch some great championship hockey. Big check right in front of us, Canode. Myers come together, they slam into the glass. That's the fun you don't get being up in the press box. Greenland now with it, wrist shot, and that goes wide. Canode, as it goes up and out of play. This protective netting does a great job of keeping pucks in play, but if the puck hits the protective netting, it's out of play. And the face-off, just like the one we're about to see to the left of goaltender Jake Levy, will be won by Yorktown. They'll try to skate it out of the zone. At the feet, Sheldon almost had it. Zhao now with it for Briarwoods. To the far side, pass over. Now to the slot it comes for Zhao again. Zhao can't find the handle. Oh, and that one may or may not have been offside. It looked like Yorktown tried to stay onside as they crossed the line, but referee Tim Fitzgerald says, nope, we're gonna have a face-off in the neutral zone. Fitzgerald lines up the wings. Briarwood's will win this face-off. Kelda Maori gave chase. Trying to force the issue, and that's what got the puck down into the zone. Into the Briarwood's offensive zone. Here we come down to the near side. Dylan Siegel. Siegel sends it around the sideboards to the far side. Quinn Castelli with it. Castelli has it taken away. Now here it comes along the near side boards. Barta, Litterst, Barta again. Barta has some help, can't find it. Wrist shot save made by the goaltender Vanesco. .8:45 remaining here in the second period near the midway point of this game. Wrist shot will be sent on high, but it'll be blown down. It looked like Levy was thinking about playing that, but they're going to say that Briarwoods was offside, so since it went onto the goaltender, the faceoff's going to come all the way down to Briarwood's defensive zone. As soon as it goes into the crease area, it's supposed to be blown down, so it doesn't even really have to hit the goalie. It's got to just go through the crease. Behind the net. Out to the slot. And Robbie Spadetti had his opportunity taken away from him. Briarwoods plays it with a high stick. Yorktown will be the one next to touch it, so they'll keep going with it. Sheldon gives chase of Canode. Now Dean Jones has the puck knocked away from him. He goes down low and there's a whistle. Not quite sure what the whistle was for, however. It looks like we may have a penalty. Yeah. So Dean Jones has a seat for the next couple of minutes. Briarwoods goes back on the power play, their second of the game. First one was abbreviated. This one they could have the full 2 minutes, and this is an excellent opportunity right here. Any coach will tell you, every cliche will tell you that this is the opportunity that Briarwoods wants to take advantage of and tie this game. Battle for the puck behind the net. Taylor Price kept it back there. Nice stick lift. Well, that looked to be Sheldon. Or make that Simon Kluger. Yorktown will now carry it out of the zone. Kluger, he'll dump it in and pick up his own pass. He'll dump it off the boards. That takes time off of the clock. That takes time off the man advantage. Dylan Siegel spins and dumps it down low. Behind the net it goes, and Yorktown is starting to control this man advantage. 30 seconds remain for Briarwoods on the power play. Yorktown, if they can get a shorty here, can pretty much start seeing that nail and putting a little bit of hammer onto it. Wrist shot on and save made by Jake Levy. (16-7) on shots. 7-2 in the period, both in favor of Briarwoods. looks like we have a puck played with a high stick. So the puck will be played with a high stick. And the faceoff will come back down to the Yorktown defensive zone. First shot on from the point by Carr. Knocked down in front of the net. Didn't make its way through. 3 seconds on the man advantage for Briarwoods. And the Falcons can't capitalize with the man advantage, but they still have possession deep in the Yorktown zone, and now they don't. Groton will chase it down, puck rolling. Off of the boards, Canode trying to get hold of the puck. Sheldon now with it for Yorktown. Sheldon behind the net, sends it along the near side boards, but not out. Zhao, Groton, back to Zhao, misses Zhao. Behind the net it goes. Quinn Castelli is able to clear it out of the zone. Puck will be played near the center circle. Sheldon now with it. He'll cross the blue line, have it poked away. And Litterst will pick it up just shy of the red line, dumping it in. Back behind the net it goes. 5:20 remains second period. 2-1 the score for Yorktown. All scoring happened in the first period. Yorktown jumped out to a 2-0 advantage. Briarwoods then scored just shy of the 1 minute remaining mark of the period to make it a 2-1. And we have a penalty coming up. It looks like it's going to be on Jones. We'll have to wait to see what the call is. Yorktown needs to get control of it, and they do. So Yorktown's Ethan Drake will get called for the penalty for holding at 11:07. So Briarwoods couldn't capitalize on their last man advantage and now is playing defense here on this next power play. Out of zone it goes for Courtney. Yorktown getting a shot on goal already in this penalty kill for them. They'll dump it down and Vanesco comes out to stop it, setting it up for Mikey Winter. Winter the only goal for Briarwoods. Long up ice pass, gets it on the stick, the shot from Gavin Farr will be knocked down and the save made. Jake Levy grabbed that one down. .406 remain, 1:14 on the man advantage. Connor Hall comes back with it. Hall still with it. Left wing side has Posesny back at the point. Hall goes in, he shoots, he scores! Connor Hall all by himself on the power play. Briarwoods is now a different team. They've come out strong after that power play. They got a couple of shots on goal. Now Yorktown, they need to strike back. The Yorktown bench is all standing cross ice pass. It cannot be completed to Ethan Drake. It got hit a stick out in front. Connor Hall did that all by himself. He had help, but he just goes top shelf, says, yep, mama, you hid the cookies up there, I'm gonna grab them. Have you ever been over to the Hall House? You know they've got plenty of snacks over there. Out to the point for Kirshner. Courtney will dump it back in. 2-2 the score in the second period, coming upon 2:22 remaining. Now in the second. Behind the net it goes, coming around. Off of the glass and out, yes. Zhao crosses the blue line. He'll look for some help on the right side. Delayed off was going to be the call, but Kirshner back the other way for Yorktown. Kirshner has it taken away from him by Winter. Winter, oh, he almost found the open man. Instead, they find icing. Connor Cano just could not get to that puck in time. .156 remaining here, second period. Tie game. We had a great game in the first, and this one looked like it was going to be another blowout, but no. Briarwood says, nope, we're not going to let that happen. Both teams with a power play tally in this one, both teams with an even strength tally. That's why we're tied at 2. Check into the boards. Gavin Farr laying down the body. Puck being played at the feet. 5 players over there, and it's going to be won by Yorktown. Back behind for Vanesco. Vanesco clears it out to the right side for Greenland. Greenland looking for some help in front, or down the middle. Can't find it. Kluger will now skate with it across the blue line on the right side. Canode dumps it out of the zone, and we're coming up on the final minute of play here in the second. 1 minute remaining in the second period. 1 minute. Shot on, save made by Vanesco. Behind the net it goes, comes out to Courtney. Courtney with Major down there. Major put Sheldon into the boards, but Sheldon able to hold on to the puck. An attempt from the side, not a shot, as it was stopped behind the goal line by Vanesco. Says it's not a goal, and it wouldn't have gone in. Chipped out. Derek Zhao now with it. Zhao looking for some help. He can't find it. Here they come back the other way. Shot off of Vanesco, high and away. And that'll do it here in the second period.
Second period, shots on goal for Briarwood, 11 for a 2-period total of 20. For Yorktown, 5 for a 2-period total of 10.
So one heck of a second period there. The only goal in the period coming from Briarwoods as Connor Hall skated it out of his defensive zone along the left wing boards. He had help both behind him and to the right, but he decided to take it in. He went shot high on Jake Levy and scored. And that's why we are tied at 2 heading to the third period. This is going to be an exciting third period, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in or stand up, either way. We're getting ready to see who's going to take on Riverside in game number 3 of this Frozen Four of sorts in the championship game Friday night right here at the Ashburn Ice House. Is it going to be Briarwoods? Is it going to be Yorktown? 16 minutes on the clock. We will find out. Will Yorktown be able to control it? They'll start behind their own net. Josh Litterst gets it out of the zone. Mikey Winter. Barta for Yorktown. It's at the feet, so it's hard to play with the stick when it's down at the feet like that, but Yorktown's going to do that. They'll get it out. Dylan Siegel with it. Siegel had the first goal for Yorktown back in the first period, just 1:42 in, and it looks like we may have a penalty coming up. Not sure. The official not really making his way over to the penalty box. No, it's not going to be a penalty. It looks like it was for the injured player. Even Briarwoods thought they were getting called for a penalty. So everybody thinks there's a penalty. There's no penalty. Fooled everybody. So Tim Fitzgerald having a little bit of April 1st early for everybody out here. Drake, the other goal for Yorktown, has his pocket picked. Courtney, and he's going to be offside. Yorktown wins the faceoff. Kluger with it. Kluger across the red line. He'll fire it just shy of the blue line, and it goes wide. Vanesco will then tap it back behind the net. Yorktown continues to control. They'll send it in front. It doesn't make it all the way in front. That one will go to the wayside. Not a shot on goal. Woo! This has been a great game, and we've got a great third period ahead of us. 14:35 remain. Two to the score. Right now, it's Connor Hall with the game-tying goal to get us to where we are right now. The lone goal of the second period. Just talking about earlier about the show officials, a couple of them making it all the way up to the AHL. In fact, town of Herndon nearby here had a resident there that would go up there to officiate games. Also where Joe Snively for the Hershey Bears came from. Coming out of the zone, it'll be sticked out. Yorktown will now have a chance to play with it. Litterst along the near side boards, dumps it down low. It goes back behind the goal. Sheldon with it. Sheldon sends it out in front. Greenland is able to get it out for Briarwoods, but not that far. It's been a big neutral zone game for both of these teams. Behind the net. Back out to the point it goes. That'll be on the stick of Jake Major. Major tried to get the pass, but it's broken up. Stolen back by Yorktown. Oh, nice give and go at the blue line. Didn't quite work out the way the Patriots would hope it would. .12:43 remain, third period. We mentioned it in the first broadcast. This arena has seen a lot of great hockey in it, and it's seen another one right here. Zhao down low. Can't get it through. Courtney just put his man into the boards. Yorktown comes back the other way. 12:22 remaining, third period. 20-10 on shots in favor of Briarwoods, but it's a 2-2 score that has us where we are. Wrist shot, save made by Vanesco. What a grab. Luger thought he had himself a goal to Vanesco's left. Or Vanesco's right, make that. Vanesco made a great save. Zhao for Briarwood, Siegel for Yorktown. Siegel wins the race. Here we come back. Kirshner with it. Kirshner looking for Siegel. Siegel with the goal already in the game. And we're going to have a penalty coming up. It looks like it's going to be on Barta. And it will. Barta will get called, looks like, for the rough. Looks like they're going to have a little bit of a discussion about the end of the play where Barta got knocked down on his own. That was more of Barta not paying attention and the two players just running into each other. So we'll go to the call on the penalty.
Yorktown penalty number 8, Briar Barta, 2 minutes to nothing. Time penalty 4:13. Patriots penalty number 8, Briar Barta, 2 minutes to nothing. Time penalty 4:13.
So Barta will sit. Briarwoods goes back on the man advantage. This is an opportunity they need to capitalize on. Otherwise, it's just going to make the rest of this game tougher, not only for them, but for their opponents. Maybe we'll have to see who gets forced into making a mistake. Winter at the point, wrist shot, save made by Levy. They try to clear it out of the zone. No, Winter able to keep it in. Courtney on the near side. Behind the net, another save made by Jake Levy. And that one will count as a shot on goal, even though it was a long distance. USA Hockey, anything that would have gone in had the goalie not been there, this is a shot on goal. Yorktown will clear it all the way down. Off of the boards, Vanesco comes out to play it up to his teammates. Canode now with it. Canode skates by to the left. Now still with it in front, his wrist shot goes wide. Zhao, far side, wrister from Hall. Hall tries to keep it in but can't. He'll give chase. 26 seconds remain in the man advantage. Third period, 10-10 remain. 2-2 the score. Behind the net. And it sounds like we have a whistle. Couldn't quite tell. Oh, it looks like the net came off, so that's why the play was blown dead. Kind of a quiet whistle from the official. It's hard to hear it. Thankfully, we have extra sets of ears down here in the penalty box. That way we can all hear what's going on. 13 seconds remain in the man advantage for Briarwoods. Their power play Well, they had a power play goal. Both teams have had a power play goal. 5 seconds remain. And Briarwood's is going to be on the defensive when the power play expires, which it just does. Out of the zone it goes, and Kirshner able to clear in time. Well, can he clear again? Yes, he can. Whittington dumps it in. 9:33 remains that third period. Behind the net it goes. Comes around to the far side. Wrist shot. Doesn't make its way through. Whittington will dump it down low. Both teams having trouble just trying to get the puck over the blue line and keeping it there. To the neutral zone it goes again. And again, we're going to just sit back and play a little bit of tennis hockey with it. Back and forth it goes, back and forth it goes. Who's going to take advantage of an opportunity? Looked like Briarwood's almost did there. Zhao created it. Besusny, wrist shot misses high and away. Far side boards to Samaniego. To Winter. Wrist shot, save made with the glove. Nice stop by Jake Levy. Winter has it near side for Zhao. Zhao pressured by Bennett. Now to the far side for Samaniego. Back out to the point for Samaniego. Winter will give chase. He'll go back to pick it up. Off the boards. And down it goes off of the boards. Winter able to keep it in. Along the near side boards it comes. Yorktown will now take over. This is one of those where we may not get a whole lot of shots the rest of the way, and each one is going to be more important than the next. As long as the score stays tied at 2, it's anything can happen. Maori, stick check. Shot, save made by Vanesco. .24-13 shots on goal. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be one of those that after the game you're just going to want to sit there for a couple of minutes just to take it all in. .7:14 remains. Behind the net it goes, or no, almost behind the net it went. Yorktown again has to clear the zone. Vanesco with it back there. Lead pass. Almost gets it out. Or almost gets it into the zone. Now they do get it into the zone, but it's going to be Yorktown to control. At the feet, and we're just going back and forth with it. No ice. Dean Jones back for Yorktown. Jones still with it. Up to Kirshner. Kirshner dumps it off. The rush by Sam Sheldon is broken up. Here we come back the other way, a 2-on-2. Wrist shot, save off Courtney. Courtney the shot, the save made by Levy. And now the face-off won by Yorktown. So he gets control of it as Yorktown shot back the other way over the top of Inesco and wide. 5:48 remain, third period, 2-2 the score. Maori able to dump it in and keep it in. Courtney in front. Yamatani had the shot attempt. That got away. Yamatani gets it on. And that's save made by Jake Levy. They've doubled them up in shots, but still remain tied. 26-13 Briarwoods. But it's still tied at 2. 6-3 on shots in the period. And it's been a 2-1 battle most of the way with shots on goal. Far side and out they go. Connor Hall, the game tying goal, looks for Greenland. Greenland giving chase. Greenland can't find the handle on it and gets knocked down next to the goal. That'll be covered up and frozen. Both teams playing this smart. Nobody going out trying to do anything stupid right here. We thought we were going to see a chippy game after the first period, which saw 5 penalties, 2 in the second, only 1 here in the third. Face off. Controlled by, looks to be Briarwoods. Courtney behind the net. Couldn't hold on to it. Major keeps it in the zone. Zhao gets knocked down. No call. Rightfully so. Robbie Spadetti will now carry it out left wing side. His shot gets deflected as it goes on by Groton. Groton got a piece of it. Here it comes around to the near side boards. Up off of the boards and out of the zone it comes. Jones is going to give chase. It was Chen that made the play for Briarwoods. Robbie Spadetti again to Sheldon. Sheldon back for Drake, back to Sheldon, back to Drake. Shot wide. Half remaining, third period. Yorktown has been stymied by Briarwood since the first period. There's a shot for Yorktown and the whistle blows. .318 remain, third period. Face-off will be controlled by Briarwoods. They send it down. Is this going to go for icing? Yes, it is. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining here in the third period, 2-2 the score. Wrist shot deflected up off of the glass and away. Winter from the point. Shot scores! How did that find its way in? So leave it to Jack Courtney, the leading scorer for Briarwood's, the leading scorer in this game for either team, coming up as the hero this late. Now you have to think, when are they going to pull Levy? Are they going to be able to pull Levy? Sheldon across the blue line, towards the net. Yorktown crashes, but it doesn't get on. Levy's still in. And a hand pass will be called. So Yorktown calls their timeout. Yorktown calling the timeout to go over with their game plan, what they want to do with Jake Levy, how they want to do it. With the face-off down deep in the Briarwood zone, you have to think that maybe they're going to just go ahead and pull Levy now. We'll wait to see what happens, however. Briarwood's just 94 seconds away from getting to the championship game yet again in the NVSHL. Yorktown looking to get there for the first time. Minute 34 remains, third period. Timeout is over, and Jake Levy is on the bench. Off the boards, down it goes, and this will go for icing. Yes, it will. Breathe. If you're listening at home, you're watching this game, take a moment to breathe. You're going to be holding your breath for the final 125. That get on? No, it didn't. It went wide. Minute 19. Zhao has played a heck of a game. Doesn't have his name on the score sheet. Courtney shoots, he scores! And that should do it. Third period, shots on goal for Briarwood's 9 for a game total of 29, for Yorktown 4 for a game total of 14. Ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, sportsannouncing.com, 3 stars of the game. First, the third star from Yorktown with a goal, number 34, Dylan Siegel. The second star from Briarwood with a goal and an assist, number 19, Mikey Winter. And the first star from Briarwood with 2 goals, including the eventual game winner, number 15, Jack Courtney. Those are tonight's sportsannouncing.com 3 stars of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, championship set. Championship Friday is now set, as our championship game will feature the Riverside Rams as they take on the Briarwoods Falcons. That game will be right here in the Ashburn Ice House on Friday night for the 2021 NVSHL Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire staff and crew here at the Ashburn Ice House and with the Northern Virginia Scholastic Hockey League, I'm public address announcer Jared Ronsky of sportsannouncing.com and Metro DC DJs. We'd like to thank you all for coming on out to tonight's games.